I've been waiting all night. Watch you blow a mile. Please don't come over, 'cause you're not sober. Yeah, now you know that ain't right. If your dude knew you was coming over, that would be a problem. Yeah. If our friends knew undercover love and they would try to solve it, yeah. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. Please don't touch me like that, 'cause you know I'll react. Don't make me do this, I feel so foolish. No, breaking rules and that's facts, facts, facts. If your dude knew you was coming over, that would be a problem. If our friends knew undercover love and they would try to solve it, yeah. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. And I know that when you come along, I'll be sure. If it's wrong, then tell me that I'm wrong. I don't care. It makes me happy. And if you're happy, then let's be happy. Then let's be happy. Yeah. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. Me and you, what we do, it stays between me and you. It stays between me and you.
I've been thinking about you. Oh yeah. Oh, there ain't no one else that does the things that you do to me. That's why I get nervous. I try to be cool, but you see me the right way. Oh, and I see you too. I don't wanna push you farther away, no. I don't wanna play no games. I just wanna call, see if we're okay, babe. All I wanna ask you is, I don't wanna push you farther away, no. I don't wanna play no games. I just wanna call, see if we're okay, babe. All I wanna ask you is, are you down for love? Are you up for wanna be together, be together? Babe, I want your love. I'll be the one you just wanna call, see if we're okay, babe. All I wanna ask you is, I don't wanna push you farther away, no. I don't wanna play no games. I just wanna call, see if we're okay, babe. All I wanna ask you is, are you down for? Are you up for? So wanna be together, be together. Babe, I want your love. I'll be the one you trust. You're all that matters, all that matters. Are you down for love? Are you up for? So wanna be together, I wanna be together. Babe, I want your love, your love. I'll be the one you trust. You're all that matters, all that matters to me.
What's going on? What's going on? We're back.
Yes. I cannot say what's wrong or right. No. It's not hard to fool me. No. 'Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yes. Yeah. Either way, I follow. No need to say.
Shout out to the confident, intelligent, and assertive men out there. CIA. One love to the feminine, beautiful, inspirational ladies. The FBI in the chat room. Age, city, gender. Let's get it. Yeah. Big Shirley.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hog, dog, chicken, turkeys, rabbit, you name it!
Shout out to all the PhDs.
I'm a PhD.
Don't get mad at me. It ain't my fault. I didn't do it to you. How your mammy doing? Who hurt you? Who hurt him? Somebody must have hurt him. Yeah, this is what hurt me. Damn! Get out of the way! I'm trying to sit next to your big ass on the airplane. Flight attendant, can you get her to get another seat, please? That's rude. She could have a gland condition. Oh, no glands. Got an eating condition. Put down the plate. Back away from the cake, lady. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. I didn't do it. Since y'all want to talk this schniznip, let's get it. Babba-dee, 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 babba. We are back. Shout out to the CIA. One love to the FBI. How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight? Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I know I had a great weekend. So people always ask, what's in the glass? Red Bull. Because it gives you wings. But because you've asked, and I said, you're right, I should start drinking more water on set. You guys can see the water's there. And the Red Bull is here. So let's put the water back over here. Oh, yeah. Yes, very good. Very good, very good, very good. Candle of the evening, Lalabo, Palo Santo. Fragrance of the evening. Probably one of my favorite fragrances in the world, even though I hate the name. One from Frederick Mall, probably one of the best rose fragrances on the planet. Portrait of a Lady. Pause, forget the name, get the fragrance. Today, though, we wore probably one of the best, most photorealistic roses on the planet, Un Rose, only to be topped by Louis Vuitton La Sabla Rose. They're 1 and 2 for most photorealistic rose. And then, I'm glad I got this in the collection today. Anybody knows who Francis Kirk Jean is? Of course you do. Baccarat Rouge 540, the Atlanta hype monster. Francis Kirk Jean has been doing great fragrances for a long time, and this is sadly not available in the States, so I had to get it all the way from the boutique in Paris. It's called Eau Noire. Think of a smoky caramel, woody fragrance. Everywhere I go wearing this, it's a compliment monster. Guys ask me, hey man, what you wearing, man? It smells good. And ladies love it. So let's get into it. As normal, let's keep the likes up. See, we got to keep the engagement up over 50%. When I look down and I see the engagement, when I see 10,000 viewers and I see less than 5,000 likes, it makes me feel some kind of way. So here's the thing. If we can't keep the likes up, what the point be, anime? Get the likes up, because if we don't, you know what's going to happen? You're going to hear a combination of this. And if you don't want to hear all that mess, can we keep the likes up, please? I don't think that's much to ask. I don't think that is much to ask. So, how was everyone's weekend? I know mine was pretty great. So much so that let's keep it going. You guys see the title. And my question is this. Ladies, what are we going to do about this? Why are so many modern women still single? And by single, I mean the definition of single, unmarried. Why are so many modern women unmarried? That is the question before us. Why are so many modern women unmarried? Now, I know that there'll be plenty of folks. Hold on, let's see what happens when we do this. Just a second. There are a lot of people who, will blame modern women being unmarried on men. And I laugh at that. I laugh at the notion that the reason so many women today are unmarried is because of men. But, that's always the fallback plan. Always blame men, right? Always blame men for what's going on with women. That won't work, ladies. Why are so many modern women still single? Now, like I said, single meaning unmarried. And we have to ask, is it a choice? As so many women will gladly tell you, oh, I'm not married by choice. Okay. Well, if you're not married by choice, that means you can choose to be married anytime you want to. And what I'm saying is more often than not, these very women who claim to be single by choice don't really have the ability to get married when they want to. All right, got that loaded up. Got that loaded up. Why am I loading that up? Because I wanted to see the visuals sometimes. What is that? That's no man's land. That's the years between 36 and 60, where if women didn't focus like a laser during the danger zone, and what's the danger zone?
Danger zone!
The years between 27 and 35, where women really need to focus like a laser on the outcomes they want to achieve. That's when women hit the no man's land. And it's no man's land because this is what your dating prospects look like, ladies. This is what your dating prospects begin to look like. This is what your marital prospects start to look like. This is what your reproductive choices start to look like. This is when you start hearing these women, freezing their eggs and carrying on. And, I'm freezing my eggs. And, you got your PhD and you got your eggs on ice. But all because you're right here. I didn't make it that way, ladies. And the reason I think so many modern women are single is because unlike men who have been told since we were boys how to treat women, what to do for women, I make the point tonight that so many modern women are single, meaning unmarried, because you were not taught how to or what to do for a man. I remember being a boy, and I remember the women and the men telling me that you have to do A, B, and C if you want a woman. You want a girlfriend, you're going to have to get a job because you got to have a job to pay for your own love life. So you had to have some money. Number one. Number two, there are rules that came along with it. You had to move in a certain way, carry yourself in a certain way. Okay? You couldn't just have a girlfriend and be broke. You had to be a man of a certain standing. You needed to meet her friends and family and anybody that she deemed necessary. Then you had to drive over to her house, ring the doorbell, go up, talk to her father, her mother, whoever else. You had to take her out, open the door for her when she got in the car, close the door for her, pull her chair out, all these things. Think about how many instructions men have been given. Ladies first. Valentine's Day, Christmas, that's so forth. Men have gotten cultural cues. Don't forget Mother's Day, but what in the world has taught modern women what in the French toast they need to do with men? I'll wait. What has told women what they need to do with men? And that's the problem. Women today think men are free. Women today actually think men are, not only do you think men should be free, you think the very high value men that you want, the productive, competitive, successful men that you want, should go out there and slay the dragon, wrestle the minotaur, and then come and kiss your butt and do something for you. Sorry, ladies, that ain't how this works. That is why so many modern women today, in my opinion, are still single, because you still think you've been told that you don't need to do anything except exist. And a husband is supposed to find you. What? We got women today who don't even. When I had a woman actually balked at the notion that you need to lose weight and stay fit for a man. Now, you don't do that. You do that for yourself. Okay. Then, ladies, the question is, what do you need to do in order to attract and keep a man? Men are told you need to get out, be productive, be able to take care of yourself, take care of a family, be romantic, be in touch with your family, all this crazy shit. Men are given a laundry list of things to do. Women aren't even being told they need to be nice. You're not even being told you need to look good, smell good. That's why you got all these women coming out of the house looking like this. Bonnets on your head, long raptor claws, and think that somebody asks you to smile is offensive. Well, ladies, I got to ask all you single women and the people who think you're so mean to women, you push down on women and you're doing this. What do women need to do? Why are so many modern women still single, unmarried? And it's not because they don't want to be married. That's bullshit. If this show has proven one thing, that most women want to marry and most women want children, what it has shown is the majority of them don't have the slightest clue how to get it done, or most don't have the slightest clue of who men are or what men want. So let's get into it. Ladies, I need to hear from my detractors, my women who are detractor singles, though I don't know what I'm talking about. And who am I to say anything to women? Okay, so I need to hear from you ladies. I need you to be able to tell women today why so many of them are single. Why are so many of the women who want to be married still single today? And then what to do about it. What to do about it. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out down the list and tell you what I think. I think modern women are single because of other women. Honestly, there's some very simple things you need to do. One, you need to get off of social media. First off, let's say number one. Outside of the Kevin Samuels conversations and confessions or whatever we're going to call the show, you need to get off social media. Get off Instagram, get off Facebook, get off YouTube, outside of these kind of places, and focus like a laser on going to the school of man. This is called Man University. This channel is man-centric, man-focused. And that's what you ladies need to do. You need to go to the school of learning men. And you cannot serve two masters. You cannot be on social media chitter-chatting with your girlfriends, stand up on everything else, and with your little bit of free time. No, get off social media. If you're not going to be in men's spaces, shout out, you're not going to be in men's spaces. Shout out to Marcus O'Connor. Let me go to a couple other people. I gotta go. If you're going to be in men's spaces, don't be online. Let me go through this real quick. Get that dog off me. That's right, man. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to what is that? I can't pronounce the name. I don't pronounce 99.99. Big facts. Here's the thing. I got to get back into this. Y'all need to get off social media. Unless you're gonna be in spaces like this, get off. You need to be coming over here with your glass of wine, your Xanax, your tissues, and you need to be listening to me while you're doing crunches. That's right. Listening to me while you're doing crunches. And after you get done those crunches, get your ass up on that Peloton and pedal like your life depended on it. Yep, for an hour. Bust your ass. That's right. I'll get you through the workout. I used to be a cycle instructor for years. I'll get the calories off of you. You need to get off social media, get in the gym. 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 And you need to lift weights along with cardio. Get off social media, get in the gym. You need to build muscle to burn fat. Get off social media, get in the gym. A majority plant-based diet with water. Get off social media, get in the gym, majority plant-based diet with water. And then what do you need to do? You need to get rid of your single girlfriend. That's right, time to shoot them. Pow. Time to go. They need to go. Your single friends need to go. Like this. Thanos snap. Your single friends need to go. Snap them away. Because I want to put you in a state of not desperation, of focus. I want to put you in a state of a sense of emergency. See, just like there are guys who sit around and have approach anxiety, don't know how to approach a woman and this and that, such and so forth. You know why? Because you got too much free porn and you're flogging the dolphin too much. When you cut that out, guess what? Nature takes its course. Because if the only way you can get that release is by actually going in, having relations with a willing woman, you'll find out how to do it. See, what it is, ladies, is you got too much attention coming from places where your man is supposed to be. So you need to be alone. That's right. Solitary confinement in your own life. Get off social media, get in the gym, change up the diet, get rid of your social friends. That will throw you into just like a detox. How many times have you heard, shout out to Tasha K, olive leaf extract, and all these people talking about detoxes, weekend detoxes. I need to get you a female effery detox. Get it out of your system. I need you to get on the toilet and shit out your... I need you to get on the toilet and shit out your single friends. That's right. Oh my God. Oh God, there go Keisha. Oh shit. Oh, here comes Shirley. Oh my God. You ever had one when you get real sick, like got the stomach flu, and you know you at the end? I want you to get all the way to the end, because who's the last one you got to get rid of? Your cousin, your nene, your mom, and them.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it!
Yeah, get them all out the system. All of them. And I want you to look at what you've done. Flush the toilet on your single friends. And I want you to wipe until the brown is gone, because we got a new day. And the new day is carry your ass out in the world with a different attitude. Like you want a man. Like you need a man. Like your life ain't complete until you got a man. Because like it or not, ladies, you do need us. You need us for more than just sex and provision. You need a man's input. You need his way of thinking. You need his ability to think logical. And you need more than just men who are high value. If you're an average woman, like it or not, you're going to get an average man, and you're lucky to get one. Above average, get above average, high, get high. It's called assortative mating. I didn't make it up. Look it up. Bottom line, get off social media, get in the gym, change the diet, get rid of your single friends, detox from your upbringing, your worldview, and then realize, carry yourself back out into a new situation. Because if you take this new clean mindset into these old dirty places you used to go, you won't like it. It's like people who used to drink a lot and go to dive bars, but once they stop drinking so much, they don't go to the places they used to go. Ladies, why you're single is because you've been told you don't need a man. So you can figure it out later. I'll just wait. I'll wait. And then you're in the danger zone. 27 to 35. When you really should be focusing like a laser. A lot of y'all are finally just like, well, I guess maybe one day I'll get a husband. I'll start thinking about it, but I'm too young. What? So I'm to the women who are 18 to 24, be happy you found this space. 27 to 35, be happy you're here now. 36 to 60, get out of the way. Get out of the way, or let these young women know that, guess what? I wish I'd have found this 10 years ago. Because even though you do have your PhD.
I'm a PhD.
And whether you got your dog or your cat. Whatever you have, the world's been pandering to you.
Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro, polka dot, Afro.
The world's been pandering to you, telling you a boss, queen, diva, woman's day, that. Then you look up and you see a bunch of late 30s, 40-year-old women who have hit the wall head first, living life like a crash test dummy, trying to tell you, come on over here, girl, be a spinster with us. I'm glad so many women are saying, I don't want to be that strong. Big ups to you, auntie. Big ups to you, nay, but I don't want to be that. I want something different. I actually want somebody I'm going to share my life with. I don't want to think about men and be upset. Get my likes up. People, man, it shouldn't be that hard to do. Keep the likes up. Thank you to everybody that hit the like button, but come on, I'm not asking for much, folks. I don't think I'm asking for much, because here's what I want to hear. I want to hear from my critics, my detractors, the people that say I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Who are you to be telling women any of this? Okay, then what you got for them? Because just because you modern womanists, feminists, womanists, whatever, and by the way, don't use my content without my permission. All you got to do is reach out and ask. And if I choose to give the permission, I do. But if I don't, I don't. But just using it, I don't give warnings. I give copyrights. I've said it many times. Just especially if I don't know you, all you gotta do is send an email request, and when I get to it, I get to it. And if you got something that's so burning, make your own content. I mean, do novel concept. Make your own content. Okay, let's get on back to it. Look, why is this so important? Because there are so many people pandering to women, saying that don't go over there, don't listen to them, don't listen to those guys over here. Well, I challenge any of my critics to show that they put together more couples than I have. I challenge any of my critics to show their work. Show their work. Show me. Come put it on your community wall the screenshots of people saying, by listening to you, my marriage is better, my relationships are better. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to do a show about that. In this broadcast, if listening to my content has helped you in any way have better outcomes in your relationships with men, do me a favor. Write it in the comment section. Write it in the comment section, or even better, if you be so kind, make a short video and post it on your YouTube channel. Tag me. It is time for people to start hearing from you ladies. Seems though they don't seem to understand why y'all come over here. The pandering people, the people who are my critics and detractors, think you're a bunch of fools. They think you're a bunch of fools, a bunch of women seeking male validation. They think less of you than they say I do. Let me say that again. They think less of you than they say I do. And I need you to prove them wrong in your own words. Let them know why you come over here, because the shit that they've been selling you, the stuff they've been telling you, simply does not get the outcomes you want. Let them know. Let them know. So when they get pissed off, why do you do this? Why do you do that? When they come over here and look at all these comments from women who said, this has done this has done that. Look at this comment, look at this video. And yeah, video is better. Video is better, but I just hope to see dozens of videos of women saying this. And if you don't want to put your face up there, put a picture of a Ford Focus and just record your voice. Let them hear it in your own box, because let them hear it in your own voice. And this is what I'm gonna tell all the rest of them. They got an opinion about it, an issue with it, problem with it.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Go home and get your fucking shine box and stay away from over here. If you don't know why people are over here, either you sit down, listen to the broadcast, listen to the work, or go home and get your fucking shine box. Because over here, we talk about outcomes. We talk about results. We don't care about feelings first. We care about outcomes, results, and the better outcomes for the men and the women that they want, or the women and the men that they want. And only thing I want to hear from the other folks is the results. Show a different way. Don't talk about why I do, how I do, what I do. Show a different way and show the results. 2 + 2 is 4. But you know what? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe modern women today really are single because you want to be single. Maybe you're single because you choose to be single, and in any given time, you are the one out of millions that can really snap your fingers and really make the world be what it is. Make the world be your oyster. Snap your fingers and get your high-value husband and be able to sit at home and blah, 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 blah. Maybe so. But we need to ask you is how you're going to reproduce it with other women. Or are you on the side of, I'm tired of getting the outcomes I've gotten. I'm tired of going through this last weekend like I went through alone. I'm tired of going out on Sunday with my girlfriends to brunch, and it's just me sitting across from her on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. I can count on being sitting across the table from another damn woman. This is a woman tired. If you're a woman who is tired of sitting across the table from another damn woman and you want a husband, you want a boyfriend, a man, a significant other that you're in a relationship with, well, guess what? Men want them. Men want you. But 65% of the men asked think that you don't exist. They say there's not enough women who are relationship or marriage material. So the problem ain't the men. The problem is on your side. If you're a woman who wants something different, again, get off social media, get in the gym, change up your diet, get rid of your single friends. That's a good goddamn place to start. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't. I'm open to hearing everybody tell me how, but I want to hear from the women. Men's Week is coming up. In June, Men's Week is coming up. It'll be the week of Father's Day. Men's Week is coming up. But ladies, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from the women. Why are so many modern women educated, intelligent, working, got more access to resources? You're the freest you've ever been. You can do whatever you want. But why are you still single? Meaning unmarried. Why? And if you don't find a husband, what is your plan on getting through retirement to the end of life on your one income? Let's get it.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
You want to be a money world girl? Email me at info@bykevinsamuels.com with your demo video.
Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el putín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios todo lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work.
Ladies only. Zoom
El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Yeah. Money work. Se arregla
camera.
De corazón.
No
La
camera.
plata no te
No
hace
show.
ser feliz. Yeah, de corazón. De corazón. Yeah. La plata no te hace ser feliz.
PhD.
El
But
mundo
she
que
can't
te
get a
dio.
man. That's so damn sad.
Money
PhD.
work, money work, money work.
But she can't get a man.
Money work.
PhD. Nice. Can't keep no man. That's some good water. All right, so here's how it goes. If you want to be on the Zoom call, that means a split screen with me, you can be on the Zoom call. It's open, but you must be on camera on the Zoom call. I mean, on the interview line. On Ask Godfather, they put you on the split screen next to me. I'm only doing one at a time. If you want to be on the Zoom call, you don't necessarily have to be on YouTube, but you must be visible on the Zoom call. If I cannot see you, I'm not going to bring you on. Now, and if you don't want to be on the YouTube show, just let me know on the Zoom call and I will make sure that I do my best to keep you off of there. I can know that, but either way, you waive rights to privacy. Coming onto a public show, it is what it is. All right, so here we go. We're going to go first here. Let's see. You gotta take the hat off, Vicky. I can't. I need. All right. So to the lady who just came in the Zoom, there we go. All right, let's do this. You can put it back
I'm in
on.
bed.
You can
I'm
put
in
it back
bed.
on now. You can put it back
Okay.
on.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Go ahead.
So the question of the night is, why are modern women single?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I would say it's because I did not focus on getting a relationship when I was younger.
Okay.
I focused on having fun. I focused on following musicians around and trying to be an artist manager. I just focused on a bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
And I just never, and then the past 10 years, I'm dating someone who was married, basically.
Okay.
So
be honest.
it's, so now it's just like at the point where I'm kind of, it's like you
Well,
said,
how old
I've
are
kind of
you? How
hit
old
the
are you?
wall.
How old
I'm
are you?
48.
48? Okay,
Yes.
so if I'm hearing you correctly, you spent your marital years working and having a good time.
Right. Yes.
All right. Do you have any children?
No, and I've never wanted children.
All right. So when did you decide you wanted to be married?
I would say maybe 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you do understand that 3 years at 45 years old is late in the game that you want to get married.
Right.
My mother got married after 50, but she is a needle in the haystack. So what are you doing to help you find a suitable husband?
Well, I'm following you, and I'm also following Roxy Beckles. So I'm learning some tips and learning how to adjust my expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've decided, I'm no longer interested in dating a high value man, for example. I would just
What were your expectations previously?
Previously, I wanted a man to take care of me, which my relationship that I had for 10 years, he did financially take care of me. But I've decided
that was when you were the mistress?
Yes.
Okay.
But I've decided now, like, I would like to combine incomes in a household, and I would like to contribute.
So you were with him for 10 years?
Yes.
Did his wife know about you?
No. He
Okay.
very protected his home, and he still does.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be pragmatic. 10 years of being with somebody does show a long. Were you with him exclusively during that 10 years?
Yes.
Well, the 10 years does show a track record of or ability to cooperate with a man, so that's something to build on. But the whole high value thing, that's going to be an extreme reach,
Right.
um, because typically men of that stature, unless they're looking for executive wives, they're looking for kids. So, what advice would you give to your younger self? Let's say, what advice you would give
My
to
younger self,
your 18 to
I was
23-year-old self? What advice would you give to your that?
I would say take advantage of your youth and your prime years of attractiveness, of when you could find, a decent quality man. Um, Take advantage of that when you're young, because when you get older, it's just like Kevin said, it just stops. Like, all the men coming at you and everything, it just stops completely.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you have to try so much harder just to get a date. And yeah.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. I think it's
Okay,
good to
thank
hear
you.
from. I think it's good to hear from women. And here's the thing: I don't judge her lifestyle. I don't. I know a lot of women who are. I know a lot of women who have chosen to be the second or third woman. Okay, but eventually you got to choose to, you know, what's going to come after that. Okay, iPhone on the Zoom side. Hello, you muted yourself again. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Ask to unmute. There we go. Try to unmute yourself again. Hello? Yeah, yeah. How old are you?
29.
29. All right. So, why are modern women still single or unmarried?
I would have to say for myself, first, it would have to be bad decisions I made when I was younger. And now I guess it would just have to be just fear
Okay.
of continuing to make those bad decisions and, not learning from my past.
Well, what kind? So no one can see you. So, what kind of
Okay.
bad decisions are we talking about?
I'd have to say choosing the wrong men. After choosing the wrong man and having toxic relationships, not working on myself, putting the blame on others,
Okay.
things like
What's the
that.
longest relationship you've ever been in?
3 years.
And what made him the wrong man?
I try not to say what made him the wrong man, more so what I could have done differently. But I don't know. I can't say what made him the wrong man besides the fact that we just weren't compatible. We just didn't get along. We had a kid, so I think we stayed together.
Child.
We do. Yes.
All right. So I would lead with that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you were with somebody. So how long were you guys seeing each other before you got pregnant?
Not very long. I would say probably about 6 months.
Okay. And you were how old when you started seeing him?
26. 25. I was 25.
So you just ended it with your BD?
Yeah. I moved out a year ago. So I've been out on my own for a year.
So I got to ask. I'm
Okay.
always fascinated in how women today are having children out of wedlock that they don't want. Because it's not like even when I was coming up, when premarital sex was still kind of frowned upon, contraception was more difficult to get. Sex is an open topic today. So, were you guys using contraceptives of any kind? Birth control of any kind?
We did at times. It was definitely just irresponsible on my part. Kind of like how you grew up. I grew up the same. My dad's a pastor. So I just was very irresponsible at the time. And I know you spoke about having kids with people you don't want to be with, but I can honestly say that I thought we would be together in the long run and we would be married, eventually. That's just not how it panned out.
But the issue is you got to know that you have significantly impacted your sexual marketplace value by having a child.
Yeah, I realize that.
What percentage if you had to say as a percentage, what percentage would you think you've decreased your sexual your overall value?
What percentage have I decreased my value?
By having a child.
I would say probably about 30%.
It's actually closer to 50 plus.
Okay.
And see, this is one of the things women often underestimate how impactful a child is. If I wanted to date you, everything would have to, okay. Everything would have to would run through around your child. Everything. So would you get into a relationship with a man knowing you always came second?
Right now, because I do have a kid and I would understand that. Yes,
No,
but prior to, probably not.
And that's my point. A
Right.
man's coming into your situation knowing he's always going to come in second. So, and I'm saying this because you can't date like you date like women with no children. You have to overcome a significant deficit, and that's a child. Is it a boy? Is your child a boy or girl? Okay.
He's a boy. Yes.
Are you guys co-parenting, or is he in the child's life at all?
Yeah, we co-parent very well.
But there's no chance for you guys to be together.
No, we haven't visited that conversation since I moved out.
So let me ask a couple more questions. Why you guys dated for under 6 months? You were pregnant. You found out you were pregnant. Subsequently, down the path, you guys moved in together. How long did you live together?
We moved in together while I was pregnant. We lived together, like I said, up until last year, April.
I'm going to say this to the crowd. Shotgun marriages used to work. You should be married. This is going to sound very harsh. I know it's going to sound harsh to you. But the way most men look at this is you should be with your child's father. Because this was a choice. You chose to be with somebody. You chose to not use adequate birth control. You moved in with him. Y'all should have been married. And why y'all aren't together? I got to be honest, young lady. Men won't be as direct, but they'll kick it with you, have sex with you. But that's going to significantly impact your opportunities. Did you go to college?
I did not. I just went to
high school.
I did.
All right.
I have just a certification, so I work, but that's it.
What state do you live in?
Tennessee.
And where do you live? You have your own place?
I do, yes.
That's going to be a tough road to hoe. Tennessee is one of the poorest states in the union. To be a single mother, I mean, the numbers are just against you, against anybody in this position. Can you get to the end of life on your estimated salary?
No.
Then what's your plan?
I mean, my plan is to get back out there. I haven't thought of dating. I've been doing work on myself, a lot of reflection. So I'm hoping to do the work and
therapy?
get back out there. I am, yes.
Okay. I'm going to reiterate it. Unless it was, I don't know, man. I just don't. I'm doing this show, and as much input as I get from men, I'm not lying to you, ladies, when I tell you most men are like, man, she should be with her baby daddy. And unless you made a baby with him.
Right.
So why not be with them? Outside of the fact that we just couldn't get it together. I don't know. I'll just say it's going to be tough. And my generation was the last generation, a group of men who were really open to being stepfathers. Millennial men is 50-50, and Gen Z men your age, they ain't trying to hear it. They're absolutely not trying to hear it.
Right.
Huh?
I said, you're right. Yeah.
They're not to marry. So if you know the chances of finding somebody in your generation is low, You know you cannot get to the end of life on your income. That's a situation. How does it resolve itself? That means you and the man who had that child, y'all need to figure something out. That is never going to be popular with women. I know there are women who are throwing stuff at the TV, but I know that there are men who are turning a backflip right now saying, thank you for saying it. And more women need to hear that. If you decide to have a child with a man, you need to go ahead and marry that man. Because nobody wants to take care of some other man's child. I've been a stepfather. It's a thankless thing. So, I don't know, man. Unless you are planning on, I'm going to move on to the next person. Unless you guys are, I'm get to you next, Alexis. Unless you plan on substantially increasing your income, I guess you're gonna live with a woman or something.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
So your son gonna have to take care of you in your retirement age?
No, I'll get it together, I guess. I mean, I'll always do what I need to do.
Yeah, but see, this piece is about outside of you. Getting it together just gets you in the race.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get to the next person. Hold on. Alexis, go ahead. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Are you over there throwing stuff at the camera, saying, "What the hell is he talking about?"
I'm not throwing anything at the camera. To be
Well, first
more
off,
on
how old are you, by the way?
I just turned 24.
All right. So why are single women still unmarried?
I think single women are still unmarried because they're, like you said, our single friends and the older women in our lives are telling us to go have fun and live life longer than we're supposed to, which is why I notice a lot of women who come on and say, oh, I'm thinking about marriage at 30 or 28 or later on in life, when they should be like my age, like, all right, you got a year till you marry me.
Right. Do you want to be married?
Yes, I do.
Do you want children?
Yes, I do.
Are you involved with anybody seriously right now?
Yes, I am.
Ah, cool. How long y'all been together?
We've known each other for 3 years. I moved to Miami and he actually wants me to move back. So when my lease is up, I'm gonna move back here and I'm gonna stay with him.
Move back to Miami?
No, move back to Dallas, where I'm from.
Oh, okay. When's your lease up?
August.
Are you guys getting married when you move back?
That's up to him. I've definitely put it on the table. I don't think that's a no. So yes, but I don't think it's when I come back.
He wants you to move back?
Yes.
All right. Then if he wants you to move back, what's he going to put into that? Is he giving you any kind of assurances as to what he wants? Or would you move back regardless as to if you're with him or not?
No, I wouldn't move back regardless of whether I was him or not. I'm moving back because of him.
Well, then y'all need to have some conversations.
About?
If you're only moving back because you want to be with him, if y'all don't get married, then what?
Oh, we're getting married.
Well, you can't say that.
Yo, we're getting married because he wants kids. And I made it clear that in order to have a kid,
listen, I hear what you're saying. This is where you ladies fall apart. You can have all the confidence you want to. If the man has not told you, has he told you he wants to marry you?
Yes.
Have you guys gone ring shopping?
No.
Does he know your ring size?
Yes.
How long have you been together?
We made it official, like boyfriend, girlfriend, a few months ago. But like I said, we've known each other for 3 years.
All right. You don't move for a man who's not a fiance.
Respect.
Because you ladies have a way of making yourself believe what you want to. If what you're saying is a certain, then these conversations should be rather easy, and it should be rather simple to have them. Hey, I'm moving to Miami. I'm only moving from Miami to Dallas for you. Then I would see. Not having that conversation is a big red flag. And that means that there's a problem there, an uncertainty there. And better to know now than getting up there, getting back to Dallas, and then if it doesn't work out your way, then you blame him and say, well, you had me come back here. No, you moving back for your. That's why I said you better I need to have a conversation. That's what adults do.
Yeah.
They don't let stuff just
No,
linger
I've
out there.
definitely made it clear. I totally agree with you.
I
Trust me,
understand
I'm
you
on
made
his
it clear, but you're still saying you're moving back. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that it would be wise to be sure you're on the same page, because if you guys can't be clear on this, then what's the foundation you're going to be built on? You need to have
Right.
clear communication. See, the answer should have been, yeah, I'm moving. Yeah, I'm moving back once he proposes, then I'll be back there. I mean, but if you, like I said, if you're cool with moving
Okay.
back to Dallas, regardless if he proposes or not, then that's cool. But when you said you only moving back because he wants you to, then you need something in that part of the deal too.
I
That's
think I don't want to speak for him, Kevin, but I think his thing is, when I moved to Miami, I told nobody because I was single and we were just dating casually. So I think for him, moving back physically will ensure him that like I'm doing the right thing. Cause I feel like until I move back from Miami, he's going to feel like that I'm out there exercising my options.
How old is he?
Which I'm not.
How old is he?
37. 32. He's 32.
Is he back there right now?
Yes, he's right here.
He's old enough to know what he wants. And
Yes,
I would say the same thing to him. Man, if you serious about this woman, put a ring on her finger. Tell her the truth. Because if she needs to move to show you that she's serious, you need to give her you heard what she wants. I wouldn't say anything any different. You're 24, he's 32. He shouldn't. These are questions that you as the follower or you as the helpmate should have assurances of.
Yeah.
Y'all have conversations that y'all need to have. And it would be wise to sit down with premarital counseling, because it sounds like y'all can't really have if y'all can't talk about this, how y'all gonna talk about money, rearing of the children, whose house to spend the holidays in, all other kind of stuff. Y'all got some conversations y'all gotta have. But I do wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right, peace out. To the person on there with the book, that's not gonna work. And to Miss Carla, go ahead and unmute you. So and so Sneed, unless you get with the mirror, the light in front of you, I can't see who you are. Hello.
I don't want to be on camera.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm calling you just from a mom, grandma point of view. I'm a married woman. I have 2 adult daughters, and I wanted to tell you something. I am the female version, not exactly of you, but I have been preaching to my daughters since they were born some of the same things that you're saying, just to look out for yourself. You know, they did go to college and have an education, but I told them, you know, look out for yourselves. And they did end up getting married. My daughters are in their mid-20s. And I'm very proud of them, because I just told them to look out for yourself, take care of yourself, and kind of what you're saying, but I said selfish.
You told them to look out for themselves. Look out for themselves. That's not what I'm saying.
No. I know it's another version of what you're saying, because I had them to prepare themselves for a mate, but at the same time, to prepare themselves and get what they want. And they're married now, happily married. They found some really nice gentlemen that they dated a couple knuckleheads, and I said, that's not, you know, and they saw for themselves.
You said you're married?
Yes, I am.
How long have you guys been married?
25 years.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with telling your daughters to prepare themselves, as long as they're not preparing themselves for independence.
No, but this is what I told them. This is why I say I agree with you on that fact, because I've told them, become independent, get your education, get it all. I said, be greedy, because I got it all. I said, get your education, but also always keep your eye on somebody that is suitable for you. Because If not, I mean, you're missing the ball on both ends, because my mom told me that. My mom was educated. We don't have our PhDs.
Was
I
she
wish.
married?
Yes, for my father.
I would think that
41 years.
the message you told your daughters is one thing, but what you and your husband model and what you and your mother modeled spoke more. So, like I said, I'm all for women being. I don't deal with uneducated women. I only deal with professional women. But there has to be a way to get what you're, like you said, get your education, all these other things, and still get with the man. And unfortunately, many women say they tell their daughters that, but they model something different. You modeled something different, so it doesn't surprise me you're getting the outcomes you're getting. All right, Miss Carla, I'm gonna get on to the next call. I got several more. Appreciate it. See, that's one of the things I wanted to make sure that you get lost in translation. Kids will listen, but they look at what we do. Oh, you're back. Lady, your audio is not connected, number one. Number two, Rosario. Okay, Crystal, your audio is not connected. This girl is back again. This is insane. Crystal, unmute yourself. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, how old are you?
29.
All right. Why are modern women still single or unmarried today?
Well, I think for me, I chose the wrong person when I was in the right age range.
Okay. And what does that mean?
So it was my longest relationship, and we were together from when I was about 20, 21.
Uh-huh.
And
How long were you together?
about like 4.5 years.
Do you have any children?
No.
And you guys didn't marry because of?
He didn't treat me well.
No. See, y'all.
No, I don't mean like abuse or anything. I just mean.
But you were there 4 years and he didn't treat you well. Come on, man. Let me tell you, ladies, when y'all come in here and say that, y'all sound crazy as hell. Y'all sound crazy as hell.
There were red flags and.
But listen, I'm going to talk to you now. When y'all come in here talking about you've been in a relationship of several years and then it's over, you're not in it because he didn't treat you well. Bullshit. It sounds like a lack of accountability to us men. I'm not saying that that's your situation. I'm saying what it sounds like to us. All right. How long did he treat you good before the poor treatment started?
I honestly think I should have broken up with him like 2 weeks in, but
you stayed for 4 years.
Decided not to. Yeah, there were red flags, and
are you in therapy?
I have gone to therapy, but no, not right now.
All right. Well, if you're honestly saying that you've been with somebody for 4+ years, and in hindsight, you should have broke up with him 2 weeks into it, I'm going to suggest you need therapy. Why? Because if you can honestly make that assessment, your self-esteem, something about you is extremely damaged. Or else, on the opposite side, you're being full of it. And I don't think you can honestly sit here and make a case that you were with somebody for 4 years and they treated you bad for 4 years and you just stuck there and you were just this innocent victim.
Well, I definitely don't think I was a victim. I just think there were times when it wasn't all bad, obviously, but
okay, let's be honest, it wasn't all bad.
Yeah.
Was he older than you or younger than you?
He was a couple years older than me.
And did he have any children?
No.
All right. Did you guys live together?
We were supposed to at one point, but no.
All right. Did you live in the same city?
We did, and then I moved for school.
All right. So who ended the relationship?
I did.
And you ended it because of?
I found out he was cheating. And there was also like other things. He went back on his word that because we were supposed to move in when I moved. We were supposed to move in together when I moved for school, and that didn't happen. And there are some other things going on, but
what did you do wrong
yeah.
in the relationship?
I don't want to say I didn't do anything wrong, but I guess the major thing is I gained weight.
How much weight did you gain?
I started the relationship at about 150-ish, and by the time we ended, I was, I think, past 180.
Past what?
Past 180.
How much do you weigh now?
Over 200, but I'm working on that.
How tall are you?
5'4".
Dress size?
I think about 14.
Well, I'm listening to you recount a relationship to where you can tell me the things that he did wrong. And when I ask you what you did wrong, and all you're going to tell me is you gained weight. Ma'am, you need to understand, to a man, that makes you sound perfectly innocent. You're just sitting there being the perfect woman and just doing your feminine, beautiful, inspirational, cooperative, submissive, whatever you like, and you just put on a few pounds. That's bull crap.
Well, I could see how it sounds like that.
Well, that's what it's going to sound like to the dating market, that you did nothing wrong in 4 years. So I gave you I gave you an opportunity to say what you're really good at talking about what he did wrong. And here's the problem why this is an issue. Modern women today lack so much self-awareness, gratitude, humility, and empathy. It's always about what's happening to you. It seems it's more about what's happening to you versus what you do to others. As if you had no part to play in this situation. You did nothing is what you're trying to say. So what you're painting the picture is that there's a conflict or a disagreement. You were sitting there watching TV and he came and started the conflict. And if he hadn't started...
There was a lot of... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say there was a lot of conflict early on to the point where my parents were telling me not to... What conflict did you
start, though? I'm asking about your part of it. So you keep wanting to tell me about how bad he was and what your parents had to do. What did you do? And the reason I want the audience to pay attention is because women have been made to not look at their accountability so much to where even when you look at their personal relationships, they can't tell you what they did wrong. So if I were to sit there and talk to Rob and say, "Hey, Rob, how did you experience so and so?" He'd tell me, "Oh, she's the only thing she did was put on a few pounds. Other than that, she was a perfect girlfriend." Is that what he would tell me?
I don't think anyone is perfect, but I don't think I did anything egregious as things you've, talked about before on your shows or things that other people have discussed.
Okay. If you didn't, you didn't. You're one of the few women I've ever met who just did nothing. Okay. Well, then I tell you what, Crystal, if that's the case, then if you find somebody else to get with and they're suitable, then you should have no problems.
I think that's actually pretty encouraging because I've heard you talk a lot about how the weight has such a big impact on
I was being sarcastic.
I know, but at the same time,
I was being
really don't
sarcastic because
think.
I don't believe that you're infallible. I believe that you probably present as a nice woman, but there are things that you do too. When you get out of the bathroom, it stinks. There are no people that don't. In a 4-year relationship, you did something, and you can't tell me other than gain. And that just tells me that okay, either you're Mother Teresa or you're just not really self-aware, or you don't want to be honest with yourself. Either way, the truth will be in the outcomes you get. How long have you been broken up from this person?
For a pretty long time,
How
I'd
long?
say since about 2016.
All right. So we're talking about a relationship that was over 5 and almost 6 years ago. And you haven't dated anybody seriously since?
No, not seriously. There was
So
someone for 6 months.
there it goes. Like I said, if you're really this person, you're trying to make it seem as though you are, then you should have no problem if you meet a suitable person. But now the truth comes out. Since 2016, you ain't had a man.
Well, from what I've been hearing from you, it seems like the weight is kind of the main issue
Have you
there.
had sex in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Then you could have had a relationship. The weight ain't kept you from opening your legs.
That's different from a relationship, though.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
No, it's really not. You decide. So I'm gonna give it so a dude can screw you, but he can't take you out to a meal and be making your girlfriend. You good enough to have sex with, but you're not relationship material. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
No, it's I just haven't met anyone since I've been to the place I moved
But
in.
you met somebody good enough to have sex with. See what I mean, audience? This is what I mean. It was all them, not me. There are no men, and y'all gotta ask us the right questions. You can't find a man, but you can't find a dick. Well, that's different. Oh, really?
Well, I haven't been with a lot
I
of
didn't ask if you've been
people.
with a lot of people. I just see, ma'am. Usually, sex comes after a relationship starts. Usually, that's the order of things, unless you just swiping left, swiping right, just doing whatever, just saying, "Hey, let's hook up." Which, if that's what you're doing, that's cool. If you're just out casually getting together, but either way, ma'am, 5 years. My point was the weight didn't keep a man from having sex with you. So it doesn't keep a man from not being. If he's attracted enough to have sex with you, and if you had sex with the same person more than one time, that's a yes or no question. It's not a trick question.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were asking me.
Have you had sex with the same person more than one time?
Yes.
Then that's a damn relationship, just not a girlfriend. See, there's no two ways about it, people.
I was with someone for about 6 months after that, but we didn't work out either.
Oh, now it starts to come out. And why didn't that one work?
He wasn't health minded, and
What do you mean?
I was trying to be healthy.
What do you mean health minded? What do you mean?
So I'm trying to, lose my weight, and
So he was a big guy?
Yeah.
And how much did you weigh at the time?
About 190.
So y'all had sex for 6 months, but y'all couldn't be in a relationship because he wasn't health minded. Now you 200 plus pounds. So I'm trying to make this make sense.
He didn't want to be healthy.
You're not healthy either.
To be healthy.
You're not healthy either.
But I was trying to be.
But trying and
Hello?
I'm just listening to you, man.
Oh,
Trying to
sorry.
be. I'm just listening to you because this makes sense to you. I was with this person for 6 months, but I left this relationship because he was not health conscious. That's a 200-pound woman. Talk about a man's not health conscious. And now you're a 220 plus pound woman. That makes no sense. I'm going to go ahead and just end this because I don't want this to get out of hand. But I think you need to do some self reflection. Now, I actually think it'd be a good idea for you to sit down and talk to someone. Because anytime relationships between men and women go awry, there's always causation and responsibility on both sides. And in my conversation with you, I have yet to hear you take any responsibility on the failure of any relationship you've had with a man.
Yeah, I see how it comes off that way.
Excuse me?
I said, I see how it comes off that way.
Comes out that way because that's exactly what happened. He's so mean. Never. What happened to Rosa? What happened to the Kardashian? Come back, Rosa Rio. Come on. I thought you was coming in. I don't understand it. I don't understand how so many people, and this is what I mean to all you pander bears.
Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro.
All you pander bears. This is the what you've sown, you pander bears. To all you people who pander to women and tell them what they want to hear, this is the fruit you've sown. Women who cannot look at any relationships 4 years, oh, nothing I did was wrong. 6 months, oh, it was because he wasn't health conscious. You're 200 pounds, and even more now. Even when I said what I'm trying to find, man, where did you fall apart? Where did you fall down? Nope. It's all them. Just because you're soft-spoken, and most people would probably try to feel some compassion for you. Say, oh, poor you. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you the truth. I believe you're full of shit. And modern women have been allowed to become full of shit because no one makes them look at what they do in the context of things they say they want. We always find a way to blame the men. Case in point, women call into my show to have a conversation, and I get faulted for having consensual conversations with women asking my opinion. Whether you agree with it or not, they are calling and asking my advice. But still, somehow, I'm the aggressor. I'm this, I'm that. Yeah. And what women are starting to say more than anything else is they are tired. They are tired of being lied to. I give women the respect of telling them what the truth. I've had women who were physically challenged, mentally challenged. I've had women across the board, and I talk to them all the same with the same level of damn respect. I give them respect of being a fully functioning adult and being able to handle the truth, because I have learned that more than anything else, women just want to know the truth. I've learned that in my life. I've learned that in watching the women in my family, women I've dealt with. Women don't like to be lied to. They want to know what it is so they can make a conscious choice to get with it or not get with it. And that's where you pander bears F up. You treat women like children. You treat women like they're delicate. You treat women like they will break. They will not break. They will not break. That's why you always want to talk about how strong and powerful women are. Well, give them the benefit. They give them the benefit of being strong. Treat them like they will not break by telling them the truth. Elizabeth, Marta, then Rosa. Hello, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, did you call in the other day?
Yes, and just for you, I made sure I did not have purple hair.
Oh, okay. You're married though, right?
Yeah, but
All right.
before I was
I'm trying.
married, I did have 2 kids, so I just wanted to let the ladies know maybe they need to hear it from a female that
Okay.
when you have kids, it is really hard to find somebody decent. It's not easy how your friends make it seem.
Okay. Well, you were one of the fortunate women to find someone. But I thank you for calling back, and I thank you for not having an anime hair tonight.
You're welcome.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Up in this bitch. All right, later. Bye bye. That was funny. Martha, I need to unmute you. You're not unmuted yet. Don't start talking. Hello.
Hello. Hi. If you don't mind, I would rather not be on the big screen. I'm not looking for get
No
too much
problem.
attention.
Go ahead. So
I actually wanted.
how old are you before we get started?
Oh, sure. I'm 22. I'm
Okay.
Italian, so excuse my accent. I think my English is not really perfect yet.
Okay. Go ahead.
I just wanted to call in and actually say that, like, I think it's like a lot about the example, because I can say that for like personal experience. I lived alone abroad for like a long time, and recently I went back to Italy and stay with my family a bit more. And all my cousins are married, and my brother is married. And once you spend time with people that are married and you see them, you totally change your mind about a lot of things, and also how a relationship should work. So I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. And I think, yeah. What part of Italy are you?
From Milan.
Wow. I'm jealous.
Yeah, but now I'm in Abu Dhabi. I moved for work, and I'm in quarantine.
I'm jealous. I think I was either Italian or Chinese in another life. But thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao. Yeah, ciao. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and that's something that when you're around, that's one of the things that I would say, looking at your culture, does your culture support coupling, support relationships? If it doesn't, it is going to be extremely hard to stay coupled. But if you have a culture that supports coupling, it's going to be much harder to be single. Women have evolved to care about the good opinion of their friends and the group. Women have evolved to care about peer pressure of others. I didn't make the female. I didn't make the male. I just act on what is. Yeah, you got something on your head, man. So go ahead and just do your troll thing. Yeah, this little dude keeps trying to troll. Just go ahead and pull the thing off your head and go, ha ha ha, I'm a guy. It's not gonna work. Your microphone's not connected. So that's what it comes down to, folks. Hey, guess who's back? Look who's back. Back again. Shady's back. Tell her friend. Guess who's back? 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 I created a monster. You got to connect your microphone, lady, or you can't talk. Your microphone is not connected, so I can't unmute you. Let me chat with her. Maybe connect your microphone. Okay. Connect. She always likes the deep ass lighting. It's Sade Dashian. It's Sade Dashian. Sade Kardashian. Moving the way that she moves. Yeah, I'm gonna match her lighting. Let me go ahead. Collagen K, right? Let me go ahead and match her lighting. Hold on. I breathe your air. Only can rescue me. This is my prayer. Let me get the mood lighting and shit right. Coming to the stage, it's Collagen K. If you were mine, if you were mine, I wouldn't want. We got to get you a. You got to Collagen K. Back one more time in a phys ed. Here we go. All right. Welcome back. Hey. All right, unmute yourself. Hello. You have to turn off all the YouTube in the background. So, hello? Yes. How old are you? How old are Yes. Why are you I'm curious. Why are well before you do that, you can't that you know that doesn't work. But I just gotta ask, why are you back? Well, no, I'm gonna ask the question and then, this is how this goes, man. So
Answer the question.
you can. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Why are you back?
So I have a twin sister, an identical twin sister, and she chatted with you actually. Her name is Maya.
Okay.
I'm Rosario, and there's two of us. Yes, we're identical. I know, crazy, hard to believe. So I'm telling you that you spoke with her. She's the one who told me about your show. And am I on camera right now?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm just letting you know that. So
Are you
what's your
married?
question?
Are you married?
Am I married? No, I'm not married.
Mhm. So what did your sister tell you about my show?
She said that you had like a lot of good videos out there and to check you out. So that's why I wanted to see what you were about.
Do you want to get married?
Someday, yes.
Do you want children?
Maybe. I don't know yet.
All right. Well, this show is about men and women who want relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Your
That's
sisters.
not about children right now. So
Excuse me?
that's not about children right now, right? You're talking
You started
relationships.
breaking up. Do you have to say that again?
You were talking about relationships, right?
Let's say, why are modern women still single or unmarried? Mm-hmm.
It goes back to how they were when they were raised, what they saw growing up.
Go ahead.
So
That's a
you
very
have a mom
vague
and
answer. That's a
you have a
vague.
mom and
Go ahead. Were your mother and father married?
yes, they still are.
All right. So you saw marriage modeled. Why don't you know if you want to be married or not?
No, I said I do want to be married someday.
What is someday? You're 29.
Mm-hmm.
What
Maybe
someday?
for like the next few years.
Are you seeing anyone seriously?
Yeah, I have a boyfriend.
How long you guys been together?
It's gonna be 2 years in August.
So does he want to marry you?
I think so, yeah.
Have you not had that conversation yet?
No, we definitely had that conversation.
So that either he does or he does not.
Yeah, I think he does. I know he does.
Well, no, if you've had the conversation about marriage, you would know if he wants to marry you.
No, I know he does.
So
Yes.
what's the holdup?
I'm waiting. I know that he wants to.
You're waiting for what?
I'm waiting because he knows that like I have a lot of things that I'm doing right now as far as like work and everything. So
Waiting for what? I mean, you're here, so you're waiting for what? To make more money? What?
no, I'm waiting for the right time. And I told you like as far as work right now, I'm also like working full time. So
What does that have to do anything with being married?
because there's things that are going on that it wouldn't, I mean, yeah, he can put a ring on my finger and we can like be engaged forever, but I don't want that. I
Yeah,
want
you
to
and
be engaged and get married.
uh-huh. And you don't know if you want children or not.
Yeah, at least maybe one.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other siblings other than your twin sister?
I do. I'm one of 4.
All girls?
One boy.
Youngest or oldest?
He's the youngest.
Oh my God, he must be a straight up cuck.
A what?
Because you and your sister are you both give off the same kind of
That's why we're
diva.
identical.
You're identical biznatches. That's what you are.
Are you calling me a bitch?
I said you're a biznatch. Yep. Yep. I didn't call you a bitch. If I was gonna call you a bitch, I'd say I call you a bitch.
Okay.
I know how to use the word.
Okay.
But the point is, I said you both are entitled because your sister came through on the same air. Because I ask you questions and you don't want to really be direct and you want to
No,
kind of dance
I'm
around.
being very
Why
direct.
are you? If your boyfriend wants to marry you, congratulations. But you don't want to marry him.
I do want to marry him, absolutely.
So when do you want to marry him? Well, here, put it to you this way. I'm back there, guys. If you're a woman like this, congratulations. But these kind of relationships tend to not work because the women are in the lead seat.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
He
because
actually has more power and he knows that.
right, he has the power to. He wants to marry you, according to you, but you're waiting.
I mean, yeah, we're waiting till that.
No, you said you're waiting. No, you said you're waiting. You didn't say we. You said
We're
you.
waiting.
You are waiting because of things going on in your job.
Yeah, because
Not
it's work related. Yes, that's why. But are we gonna get married? Absolutely. Yeah.
right. All right.
He's older too, so I mean, it's not like we're waiting.
Okay. Well, I've met plenty of lawyers who are simps.
No, it's not like that.
Of course. Hey, if not, congratulations. What else are we here for? Because why isn't your sister married yet? Because she called in here saying that she wants to be married and have kids, but she's juggling between multiple high value men. You just got one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could have a double wedding and get it done.
No, we were raised doing everything together. Come on, we're not getting married together. No.
Well, I think the way in which I'm gathering from you, what would have to happen for you to get married? Since there's so many things going on, what would have to slow
No,
down?
I'm just saying it's work related, but what I'm saying is that I will get married. You're asking why modern women are not married or why they're still single.
Mm-hmm.
My
You're a modern woman. You're a modern woman. And this is part of the reason why modern women are single. You stretch marriage out, you overcomplicate the situation, you make it far more involved than it really is. That is the answer to the question, and you're proving
you're
that.
answering my question though. Can I answer your question? They're single because they were not.
No, we can't do that. I heard your answer. They're single because they were raised that way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, guys, you can't make this shit up. Double trouble. Now, why'd I let that go on? To prove a point that when modern women, when given an opportunity, unfortunately, it's in a lot of nature just to overcomplicate stuff. The previous woman, why are you not in a relationship? Couldn't tell me why. But nothing to do with her. It's never right here. It's always out there. Why is that a problem? Well, if you're going to deal with somebody, just understand what kind of woman you're going to deal with. I make no judgments either way. I'm not going to say her or her sister are wrong or anything like that. No. If they find men that are willing to put up with this kind of attitude, this kind of way of thinking, there's something that works for everybody. But in general, relationships tend to work the best when men and women are on one accord and you're following the man's purpose. What are you talking about? She's talking to the screen. Were you saying something to me? Yeah. I guess twins, man.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Like I was saying, so she's rambling at the screen right now. Oh, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, right? You can't make this shit up. Collagen K. And it's funny, isn't that how the Kardashians look too? Like Kim, Khloe, what's the other one? Kylie, Kimberly. And then Rob is like the youngest and he's like the cuck, right? Is that what happens? You got 4 kids and 3 girls and 1 boy just turns out to get Black China. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up. They should come, they need a reality show. The Collagens. They need a reality show, The Collagens. Keeping up with the Collagens. Keeping up with the Collagens.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Keeping up with the Collagens. Let's see, let me put on the Infinity Gauntlet and make that happen. Starring on Bravo, Keeping Up with the Collagens. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Keeping Up with the Collagens. Well, yes, I'll have kids one day. When things slow down at work, because what I do is just so uber mega important, and if need be, I'll just put my eggs on ice because it doesn't matter. Oh shit.
Kevin, God damn it.
I know, man, I know. I shouldn't have did it. I shouldn't have did it. Her sister's in the background somewhere doing this. He's such an asshole. It's such an asshole.
I rebuke.
I'll make you famous.
Oh my God. Thank you. That made my goddamn day. That made my day. Oh God. Oh, Keeping Up with the Collagens. Oh yeah. Y'all are all going to hell. And you guys are encouraging this shit. Stop it. Stop it, all of you guys. Stop all of that silliness. It's just wrong. Let's get back to reality. All right, we're back. Keeping Up with the Collagens has been canceled. Oh, all right, that's it. That's enough for the show tonight. We're going to try to keep these shows high and tight, get them over by midnight. I'm going to try to respect that. Start at 10, 15-minute lead in, over by midnight. As the show progresses, guys, things to look forward to. The monologue, the interview segment, and then the open conversation panel discussion middle ground. In the interview segment, I'm going to be looking to bring people on, the people that you may know. Oh, guys, that's great. Tomorrow night, Instagram show. We got some announcements coming up too. So thank you guys. You know how we always do. Until next time. Peace. We're gone. I'm a PhD. I didn't even finish one Red Bull in the show.
It's not hard to fool me.
Shout out to the CIA, the confident, intelligent, and assertive men out there. One love to the FBI. Remember the beautiful inspiration.
I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow. good nights, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Yeah, susceptible lies. You name it. Moment flies. Ooh, so tell you good nights, 'cause I'll buy no matter what. Ooh, susceptible lies. Before the moment flies.
If you want
It's not a problem.
to be a money world girl, please submit if you want to be a money world girl, submit your video demonstration to info@bykevinsamuels.com. You can find that at the bottom of any video I have anywhere. Now the thing is, remember, you need to be fully clothed